January is National Mentoring Month, and more than 6% of American veterans are unemployed, according to the government's most recent report. But in Michigan, that number is much higher. More than 11% of veterans in our state are out of work.
13 on Your Side reporter Keely Lovern introduces us to a national organization working to fix that through mentorship right here in West Michigan.
Transitioning out of the military can be an extremely scary time for service members.
You're having to deal with what am I going to do, making a decision, what am I going to do the rest of my life, but also, most of us have families and stuff. How do I make sure that I provide for my family?
Luckily, American Corporate Partners is here to help.
And we do that by providing customized one-on-one mentorships where we pair up the service member or spouse with a mentor.
Founded in 2008, ACP works to make the transition into civilian workforce as seamless as possible. And in 2020, more than 2,600 veterans completed their customized mentoring program.
86% of service members coming out don't even know what they want to do when they get out of the military, what job, what career field. So we have mentors that can kind of help them figure that out.
One of those mentors is Grand Rapids' own Gregory Hatcher.
I don't want to say I'm holding their hand, but I kind of am holding their hand, like showing them the ropes of here's what to expect.
Hatcher runs his own offensive cybersecurity consultancy called White Knight Labs. But he's also been on the other side of the mentorship program as a protege when he transitioned out of the military.
All of a sudden, you're out of the military and you have nothing lined up. That's the worst case scenario.
And as a mentor now himself, Hatcher explains that it isn't always just about business either.
Sometimes we would just talk about him moving, his family, how are the kids doing in school. I'm talking about my family. It's the whole person is what we're working on.
There are nearly 60 people with ACP whose full-time job is spent working with service members, asking them questions, and customizing their program. And even before COVID, about 80% of their mentorships were virtual and in different parts of the country.
They may not always be in person, but it's oftentimes they do find times to meet up with each other, which is really amazing to see.
And ACP mentors don't have to be veterans themselves, so both Richard and Gregory say it's always a great time to get involved in something like this.
A one-on-one with one of these transitioning veterans could put them light years ahead of where they would be without them.
In Grand Rapids, Keely Lovern, 13 on Your Side.